Greetings. I am Pastor Harris, and welcome to this edition of Understanding with Pastor Harris. I'd like to share with you a story today. The story is about a boxer. In Spanish, the word is boxadora. This boxer started boxing at an early age. He put all of his love and energy and training into being a boxer and being the best that he could be. And as time went on, He was one of the best boxers of all. He was a great champion at many times in his career. But there's one thing he was always known for: his dependability. For you see, sometimes in boxing, you get hit so hard, you get knocked down. But no matter when he got knocked down, no matter how many times he got knocked down, he always got up. He always got up before the official could count to 10. He was dependable. After the end of his career, he was traveling in Europe with his family and some of his friends. And one day on the street, he just passed out and fell to the ground. They called for doctors, they called for people to check him, and nobody could do any good for him. But one person in the group, his most trusted friend, someone who believed in him and had been with him for years, said, "Everybody stand back, stand back. Just count to 10. He'll get up. He's Mr. Dependable. Count to 10. Well, the object of that story is God is like that. God is so dependable. For over 6,000 years, the Bible and Earth's history has recorded that He has been a God that has always been there when we needed Him and when we have not. God has been there for you and for me. That's why it's so important for me to explain to you, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your condition is, God loves you and He's there for you. And all you've got to do is trust in Him and you will understand His dependability. The Bible in the book of Hebrews, the 7th chapter, verse 25 says this about Jesus in the role of God. Wherefore He, Jesus, is also able to save them from the uttermost. No difference where you are or what you're doing. Jesus can save you from the uttermost unto God, seeing that He liveth and is ever making intercession for you and for me. Psalms, the 73rd chapter, verse 28 says, we need to stay close to God. We need to have a relationship. It says, but it is good for me to draw near to God. I have put my trust in the Lord God that I may declare all of His works. That means He will give me all the benefits of His majesty and His mercy. Hebrews 11 chapter verse 6 says that we must have a belief. It says there, without faith on our parts, it is impossible to please God. Remember John 3:16 and the other scriptures I gave you last week? For he who comes to God and draws near to God must believe that God exists and that He is rewarder of those who seek Him. He is dependable. 6,000 years. There's an old song in my community that says, He's an on-time God. Yes, He is. He may not come when you want Him, but He's always right on time. You see, He will never let any event in your life get down to 10. He will be there for you. He is a dependable God, and He wants to be there for you. Won't you build a relationship with Him? Won't you trust Him? Won't you try Him? The Bible says all you have to do is believe. He loves you and he cares for you. Talk to him today. He's waiting to hear from you, because no matter who you are, where you are, God is your God, and he loves you. See you next time on Understanding with Pastor Harris.